Welcome if this is your first time to the channel. Today we are listening to Gil's Arenas and Gilbert Arenas hate on Kobe Bryant for his love of LeBron James. He really been bugging. And the crazy thing is, it hurts Gilbert Arenas because I know he know basketball. But because he's got this love for LeBron, it makes him sound stupid. It makes him make no sense. We gonna listen to it. Make sure you subscribe if this is your first time here. Click that like button. That's how they push the video. I appreciate you. Let's go.
Holding up these spots for these young fellas.
Hold on. So LeBron, 40 years old. They was what, top 5 in the East?
Three.
Top
Three
three
in the West.
Top 3 in the West, and he's averaging how much?
North Powell only played 60 games this year, so
There's a negative
this year.
55 plus minus for the year.
Who?
LeBron
Salute
James.
to Rashad.
He's the only player on an all-NBA team with a negative plus minus
On this year's?
yeah.
Or just ever?
this year.
So it does. So what does that mean?
He didn't play very good
What you mean?
all year.
Facts.
So he shouldn't make
Look,
it because of that?
Brandon Jennings shaking
Plus
his head.
minus. Everybody else's was plus over 100, I think. It was negative 55.
Damn.
So do you think Kobe was ever minus?
Probably.
Okay.
Kobe ain't got nothing to do with it.
We're not comparing Kobe to LeBron.
If you
Compare LeBron to the current field right now.
I'm talking about in that field.
And he lying. He
All
lying.
NBA.
Right now, there was other players that had a plus minus better than negative 55 that deserved the spot.
If that's the logic, then I'm pretty sure. If you think about Kobe's,
We're not talking about
4 or
Kobe,
5.
man. We're not
No,
bringing
because you're using a
Kobe,
metric,
bro.
and
We're
your
not
favorite
use another player.
no, I'm
Use
using your
somebody
favorite
else.
player because
That's your favorite player.
That's your favorite
Your
player.
favorite player.
So if you-
Both of y'all. Your favorite player.
It's like both of y'all.
I don't want to hear
If you're
that.
having-
He ain't never like Kobe.
If you're putting a standard,
He never liked
I'm the only
Kobe,
one with
bro.
a Kobe tattoo.
He
I
ain't
had
never
everything.
liked Kobe,
I use
bro.
the standard. You use
Inner
the
thought.
standard to take away someone's legacy, and I just open it up and say, does it count now? So if
Use another
when he
player.
played with Kwame Brown, them, do you think he had a positive? But he made the All NBA team.
No,
he
I
did
didn't
not.
look at it.
He did
I'm
not.
not talking about that.
So
I'm
does
talking
it
about
still-
this.
But does it still matter?
I'm not. Yes, it matters.
Okay, so he shouldn't have
Can't go back and change it.
Okay.
Gilbert don't know what he's talking about.
We can do it right now,
You have
though.
to be the same
We
across
are
the
the
board.
same. We just
those
you
only-
you
are those
just
the
want to
only two
use the
players that have
guy
a
that's
negative?
better.
No.
than him.
Okay, so
No.
You
okay,
just
so
want
other
to
players.
use the guy
Yes,
that's
there's
better.
players
Oh,
every
okay.
year.
Oh, okay.
There's players
Is it?
every year.
No, it
Yes.
ain't.
he said it's other players.
Always.
There is?
That's a minus for
In
the
the-
season.
No, it
But they
ain't.
make an All NBA team.
Always?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yes.
So we find one that's not. What that mean?
If I find another one, I win. I already found Kobe.
No, I said if you find one that's not. Like if we find an All NBA
It said
that
player.
for a year
We didn't say a
that,
name.
that didn't have a negative plus minus. Everybody had plus.
No, I'm just
What does that
saying.
mean?
So this the problem. Gilbert Arenas, I'm the one that was in the military. He's shooting from the hip, for real. He is just talking. He throw Kobe in it just out the blue. Like, I got to throw Kobe in it. I got to disrespect Kobe some way. It's like, dog, you wrong with what you're saying. Kobe Bryant has never been on a team with a winning record and had a negative plus minus. Never. He has a negative plus minus 4 times in his career. In 04-05, he had a negative 117. And then after he tore his Achilles, those 3 years after that, 13-14, that year, he had a negative 32. 2014, 2015, he had a negative 295. 2015, 2016, he had a negative 571. His record in 04-05, the Lakers record, was 34-38 or 34-48. They had a losing record. He has a negative plus minus. Makes sense. In 13-14, they was 27-55. 14-15, they were 21-61. This is after he tore his Achilles. In 15-16, his last year, they were 17-65. He has a negative 571, which is his highest negative for plus minus. And that is his worst record. It makes sense. That's how it works. LeBron James has had a negative plus minus 3 times in his career. 03, 04, his rookie year, negative 144. The record, 35 and 47. In 21-22, he had a negative 117. The record, 33 and 49. And then in this year, he has a negative 54. The record, 50 and 32. That's why it makes no sense. He has a negative with a positive. With a winning of 50 and 32. He won way more than he lost. How does he have a negative? That's why he shouldn't have been on the second team. Because it's telling you, yo, when he's on the court, the team ain't doing as good as when he's off the court. All the other star players, Anthony Davis, Luka, Austin Reeves, D'Angelo Russell, Rudy Hachimura, everybody else for the Lakers is in a plus, and LeBron is in a negative. So they putting in the work. That's what it's telling you. He's the only person on the first, second, or third team with a negative. He should not be there. Now, Kobe in 04-05, this is what Gilbert was talking about. He made a third team All-NBA. They was 34 and 48. LeBron James in 21-22 made a third team All-NBA. They were 33 and 49. So that means the people voting looked at them and said, you know what? This guy's doing great on offense, even though his team isn't good. Let's give him on the third team All-NBA. They did it for LeBron in 21-22, and they did it for Kobe in 04-05. And just a little food for thought. Both of their plus minuses in those years was negative 117, which is crazy. But it was exactly negative 117. Now, nobody has ever been on a winning team and had a negative plus minus and then made second team. We're not talking about third team. Second team on a winning team. You 50 and 32. Gil, it makes no sense. Somebody explain it. It literally makes no sense. He should not have got 50 and 32. And salute to Rashad for telling the truth. He needs to retire. He needs to move out the way because he is literally taking awards away from all these younger players, using his power, manipulating the game like he been doing since he ran down to Miami in 2011 to try to get championships. And he's taken away from everybody else in the league. It ain't like, yo, don't nobody want to watch LeBron, but it's like, yo, dog, you manipulating the league to try to pad your awards, pad your stats, pad your team, stack your team. Anthony Davis for Luka Doncic, yeah, that makes sense, right? But that's just LeBron manipulating behind the scenes. And it's like, yo, dog, you doing all this, you got 4 championships. You can't get fired like Cole, and you done did all that manipulation? You can't get fired like Duncan, and you done did all that manipulation? You can't get fired like Magic, and you done did all that manipulation? Kareem got 6, Jordan got 6, like, they ain't have to do all that. Really think about it. All the stuff he done did, from Anthony Davis quitting on his team to Kevin Love having mental problems to 2000, it was one of them Cleveland years. He traded his whole team away. Stacking the deck in Miami. Taking players from Carmelo Anthony. It's like, yo, dog, this dude. And then the media blame everybody else. Anthony Davis is his fault. Luka this year, Luka Doncic, they blame Luka, who got a plus 176 for the year. They blamed him instead of LeBron this year, when LeBron was in a negative. On Cleveland, Kevin Love. Russell Westbrook, he doing his thing in Denver. They blame Joker and, Murray needed to step up. They didn't blame Russ in Denver, but in LA they did. Because of LeBron. It's always going to be somebody else's fault. And he's doing all the manipulation. He makes sure the media makes sure it's somebody else's fault. This dude crooked, man. This dude is straight crooked. And he needs to retire. And it's a shame that Gilbert, who I didn't heard talk basketball before, and you know he knows basketball. Gilbert ain't just like a guy that was all athletics. No, he knows basketball. So it's weird that when he get to these takes, he would just throw his whole thing out the window for LeBron James. It's just weird, you know. I wish he would stop. You know, it's crazy. Y'all let me know what y'all think about him just throwing Kobe in it. Just saying, hey, I'm just going to say something about Kobe and being completely wrong. Dead wrong. Like, no, Kobe has never had a negative when his team won more games than they lost in a season. Never in his entire career. He played 20 years. He had negative plus minus 4 times in his career. LeBron done it 3 times, including this year, 3 times. But this is the first time he got a negative and his team is well over 500 games. So make it make sense. Y'all let me know your thoughts down in the comments. As always, if this is your first time here, make sure you sub to the channel. Check out the other content. Click that like button. Y'all be easy. Be safe.